Hey, what's up, guys? Welcome back to another action-packed live stream. I have got a ton of material, again, to share with you guys. And we're going to talk about the moon again once everybody gets on. I don't know if you saw my video earlier today, but there's something, and I think it's been seen so many times now that it's getting to the point where it's undeniable. The Awakened, Satan with Christ, Catherine Lewis, hello from San Antonio, Texas, Rachel Olvera, Dana Green, Tinfoil, Ahoy, good afternoon, Lisa W., Tammy Corton, Dove Eyes, what's up, guys? Jesse Urea, Jimbo, and Nelly, Gary Arts, hello from Ohio. Anita, Casey May, Vincent Hartman. Hey, got the live notification. Yeah, right on, man. Can you imagine if everybody got the notification? Wow, that'd be a lot of people on here. What's up, Gary from Minnesota, Scotland? Me unsupervised. True Blue from Ohio, Ontario, Canada. My friends in Canada. Got a lot of friends in Canada, all the way up to the Northwest Territories. What's up, Tom? Julian, over 75. What's going on? Arizona Raven, right on. My son's a big Ravens fan. He loves the Baltimore Ravens. Hello, Calvin from New York. There's my moderator on the job, Sarah Wilson. What's up, guys? Got somebody from Wisconsin, BTS News. Hello, Terrestrial, Star family member. What's going on, guys? Happy Wednesday. Doesn't seem like a Wednesday to me. I don't know. It seems more like almost seems like a Friday. I don't know why it seems like a Friday, but it seems like a Friday to me. But it's Wednesday in Kentucky. Brittany Ann Thompson, Kakele from Hawaii. Did I get that right? Kakele? Glint from Norway. What's going on? Do you see some Northern Lights, Glint, up in Norway? Terrestrial, that is part of the ISS. I know, right? But it ties into something that I'm going to show you in this video. And that was the closest I could get to what I want to show you guys that was actually seen in the sky twice. That is not the International Space Station. And I think you're going to really enjoy it. The video that I got today, I got this morning. It's unbelievable. It's true though. Like I said in the description box of this video, everything you see with regard to me sharing things in these videos are real videos. In most cases, they're rare. You're only going to see them on this channel. So if you haven't subscribed, I recommend subscribing. Those of you that are subscribed, double check, make sure that you're still subscribed, because I get people all the time that say they were unsubscribed, wanting to know if I did it. And of course not. I didn't do that. I would never do that. I don't even know how. I don't have the capability to do that. But sometimes you become unsubscribed, not only from my channel, but from other channels as well. It's just how it is, and it's just part of it. So always double check, make sure you're subscribed to whoever you want to be subscribed to. And if you want notifications whenever they upload a new video, myself included, click on that bell right next to the subscribe tab. And that way you'll be notified. Like today, the notifications went out whenever I did the live stream. And I was so glad to see that. That's awesome. And I'm very grateful. So if you want to subscribe, by all means do so. Nobody says you have to. And if you don't want to, don't. But those of you that do want to subscribe, that's how you do it. To click that bell and make sure that it's, I think there's a drop-down box when you click the bell that gives you some options, like maybe if you want notified whenever maybe I upload every video or just a few, or none at all. I think that option's also available. But the reason, Terrestrial, that I used this banner in conjunction with I did an overlay, made it myself, with the moon, is because you're going to see in this video some truly extraordinary footage. And what I was getting at, every video you see on here that's sent in by a person, whether it be Austin, John, Anita, Rich, Awakened One, Paul Wilson, if you guys send in a video, you witnessed something extraordinary. Sometimes people stop their car in the middle, not necessarily in the middle of the road, and I don't recommend doing that, but there are people that have stopped their car on along the side of the road, get out their handy dandy smartphones and start recording something in the sky because it captivated them so much. People are always seeing things that are extraordinary. So the things that you see on this channel are primarily very, very unique, and they're ordinary people that witness something extraordinary, like you're going to see in this video. I've got multiple examples of something like that, actually two, but one new one of something like this object right here, again flying in the vicinity of the moon. What is going on with our moon? No joke. We're getting videos of this mysterious looking, I call it an anomaly almost, an object near the moon. We're seeing this craft right here, this very large V flying in the vicinity of the moon. What is it doing? Where did it come from? Why is it up around our moon? It's been seen now twice that I know of, probably more, but I'm just one person. And two people have shared with me this craft or something that looks like this craft flying in the vicinity of our moon. Why? And I mean, this thing's big, very big. So what's it doing? Where did it come from? And where's it going? What's its mission? What's its purpose? Because it's no coincidence that it's flying near our moon. There's something up there that's important to that thing, whatever that thing may be. But we're going to look at a video here in just a couple of minutes of what looks like that flying through the sky in the vicinity of the moon. Yesterday's video, I shared this video. I'm going to share it again because this is a classic sent by Mark A. Apparently, I found out the backstory to this sighting. This plane was flying to a parade yesterday, and Mark just happened to be outside when it flew over his location, probably, less than 5,000 feet off the ground as it took off, headed towards a parade. How cool is that? It was probably going to do a flyover of a parade. So, very cool video, man. Good job, Mark. That is definitely something you don't see every day. But the backstory on that was because we were asking, where was it going? What was it doing? You always ask the questions. You should question everything. And that one there was going to a parade. So, good info, guys. Thanks for sharing that. Moderator, thank you. Yeah, like and share the live stream. I mean, it's just a click of the button. Click 2 clicks. Click the like, click the share if you want. Today's feature photo over here at the homepage of the website was sent in by Don. Get a load of that sky. Typically, when you see this, and it doesn't happen very often, this can be influenced by pollen. And this is of the sun in the daytime sky, obviously. And he got clever here and took a photo behind a outdoor street lamp. Very cool. He must be in the southern hemisphere where things are blooming and pollen is all over the place, because that's not the case up here in the northern hemisphere. We're entering winter, and we're in winter, and we're about to see a nor'easter, I think. So you folks up in the northeastern United States right now, I think things are good. Yeah, looking at the power outage situation, no major power outages anywhere in the United States right now. So that's a good thing. But that could change here in the coming days, especially this weekend. If you're in New York, New Hampshire, Pennsylvania, New Jersey, Connecticut, Rhode Island, Massachusetts, up into Maine, you guys might see, in some cases, some significant snow this weekend. This El Nino weather cycle is going to be funneling moisture up into the northeast, and as it gets colder, as the polar vortex kind of starts wandering around, that moisture is going to turn to snow. And in this case, could be a foot of snow in parts of the northeastern United States. Jermaine, what's up, Jermaine Brooks, AZ Watchwoman? What's up? That's my neighbor right there. Brandon Blount. John Titter introduced me to the leader back in 1994. I kind of missed out on that conversation. Sorry. Jim Davidson. I know it's going to get cold, buddy. Hello from East North Carolina. I've got a video from South Carolina I'm going to share with you guys here in a minute. It's really cool. You're going to love it. I know you're going to love it. Jimbo Nelly, Gene Emerson, John Powis from North Carolina. Your neighbor in South Carolina captured something quite extraordinary in the evening sky. Actually, it was dark, but anyway, what I want to show you guys in this video, and I'm going to share, I got a few videos up here I want to share with you guys, but it was this. Remember this whenever we saw the object next to the moon that showed up by accident in this video by Kay Marie out of Washington, D.C. on December 21st of 2023? This is the video. I haven't edited it or anything because it's almost exactly like what you're going to see in an upcoming video that I've edited and got it ready for presentation. You're going to see this object right here again, and it is crystal clear as it can be in the nighttime sky. Let's put it that way. There it goes right there near the moon. See it? There's the object again, visible in the daytime sky. She was filming this thing right here flying through the sky, and she happened to capture that was spotted yet again. That's not a reflection. That's something there in the sky. And then there goes this large object shaped like a V flying through the sky. Pat Scanlon. Thank you, Pat. Appreciate that. But there's the object right there. You're going to see another video today that was just sent in. I mean, hot off the press of that again in the sky, in the nighttime sky, in the vicinity. Actually, it's flying towards the moon. Wow. I mean, amazing video. And this one right here, the object next to the moon, again, this is showing up now. I don't know how many times. I lost count. The video this morning that I put up showed a video from Mexico. A gentleman spotted it from Mexico just a few days ago. There it is again on December 21st. And then there's that big V-shaped object right there. That's what she was filming, that. And that showed up in the video by sheer accident right there. So it seems like there's some sort of mysterious activity near our moon. Exactly what they're doing up there, that is wide open. I mean, that's I've had people say they're up there. Somebody is up there building some sort of a structure near the moon. But according to what Mandy saw out of southern Arizona, that's not what she saw. She saw a very large, dark, ominous looking, what she was describing as a rugged looking like rock or something up in the vicinity of the moon back in 2022. And it almost looks like it's back again. I don't know, guys. We'll take a look at it here in just a moment. Got some in fact, this was part of the video that I did this morning. Has this thing always been there? Is it just now coming into to view? This was in this morning's video. You'll have to check it out. I uploaded it just a few hours ago. And this is a segment from this morning's video. And it was a video with that next to the moon. At least in the video, that's what it looks like. It's not even the same shape as the moon. So if it were a reflection, reflections are usually the same shape as the object that's reflecting the light. This is a different shape. I mean, it's, I don't know, it's getting really, really interesting. No doubt about it, getting very, very interesting. Polenta saw this, Polenta Forest from Sacramento, California. She said this didn't look normal. This was yesterday on January 2nd of 2022. Miss Polenta saw this in the sky near the moon. She said she'd never seen anything like that before. So we're getting people that are seeing some extraordinary things. Again, this is a real photo. This is unedited. The only thing I did to this photo was put Polenta's name on it and the date. That's it. She did the arrows, she did the moon, she did not normal. She did that because she looked at the sky, and from her perspective in California, she said it didn't look normal. And it doesn't look normal, I agree. So she saw something, again, with regard to the moon that just didn't look right, you know. And this has been going on now for a few weeks. It began back in November of 2022, and it's been quiet all year long until December of 2023. And then now people are seeing this by the moon, that by the moon, this by the moon, that by the moon, and they can't explain it. So, yeah, I mean, it's pretty wild. What's up, Michael J. Kelly, upstate New York? Cheers. Thank you, Michael J. Kelly. What's going on? Soldier's Voice for LYF, Galactic Federation. Jim Davidson, Becky Lucas, Jet Powers, Jace Ventura. Thank you, Jace Ventura. Greg Sparks, a non-reported meteor. Daryl sleeps around on channels. I'm not sure what that means. I know these creatures. Carolyn Johnson, Casey Wallen. That's no moon. I agree. Doesn't look like a moon, does it, buddy? Totally doesn't look like a moon. B Brax, thanks for the $5. B Brax, that's so cool. That's a super chat. The green that you see in the chat, that's a super chat. Thank you for the super chat. Okay, quick update on the total solar eclipse coming up. Now we're down to the countdown is still underway. 95 days and 15 hours and counting until the solar eclipse of April 8th of 2024 coming up right around the corner. It will be here before you know it. And we're waiting on the arrival of the ancient time traveler Comet 12P Pons Brooks, which is right here, still inbound. I watch it every day. It gets closer, 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 and closer. And it's going to be right there between the Earth and the sun during the eclipse, and it will shine potentially like a daytime star during the eclipse. Are you serious? You can't make this stuff up. How cool is that? The eclipse is going to be joined by something that could look like this right here. What? Are you serious? In the daytime sky right there next to the eclipse. I say this could potentially be one of the most photogenic, memorable solar eclipses ever, if that performs like it could. Once it gets near the sun or gets closer to the sun, the solar wind's going to cause that tail to expand. It's already throwing a fit. Astronomers have been taking photos of this thing every once in a while, developing wings because it's an ice volcanic comet that's going to join the sun and Earth on April 8th of 2024 for a grand solar eclipse. Are you kidding me? No, I'm not. And here's the path of totality between southwestern Mexico up through the United States into eastern Canada and into Newfoundland on April 8th of 2024. And we're going to be in that path of totality wherever it's the least cloudy. We're going to be in Texas, maybe Arkansas, quite possibly Maine, or anywhere in between. Wherever it's not cloudy, we're going to be reporting live from that location on April 8th of 2024. We're going to film the eclipse, and I'm going to be filming the comet at the same time with two devices. I'm getting that comet from start to finish, and I'm going to get the eclipse from start to finish. I'm going to do one live stream, but I'm going to record both. Yeah, that's going to be quite a sky phenomena day to remember forever. So if you want to see it, make sure you subscribe to the YouTube channel and click that bell. Once again, subscribe, click the bell so you'll be notified whenever we do the live stream of quite possibly the most photogenic, most memorable eclipse of our lifetimes. Wow. So you don't want to miss that one. Okay, guys, a couple of photos I want to share with you guys, and then we're going to get to these totally cool videos. Also, I got a structure. It looks like a structure near the moon. I'm telling you, there's something going on near the moon. Adrian out of Daytona Beach, Florida, noticed this in the sky. It looked like the polar stratospheric clouds, but I don't think that's what these are. Even though they look almost identical, they're at the wrong time of day. These were like, you can tell the sun straight up overhead. Becky Lucas, thank you. Becky's going to be watching. Make sure you guys watch too. It really should be quite spectacular. No joke. I'm really looking forward to 95 days and counting. But don't these look like the polar stratospheric clouds that we've been seeing up in Scotland and Cosmic 137 and the United Kingdom and Ireland? The dries from Agrabah system has boomerang butterfly ships, and they said they will appear more starting in 2022. Well, Cosmic 137, thank you. And these boomerang ships, I've seen one back in 2017, again, by sheer accident. Nobody goes out looking for these things. I just happen to look up and see them on the fly. But I did see one. Thank you for sharing that back in 2017. But apparently, they're going to start revealing themselves. Leslie M., thank you. Our super handsome night day sky watcher. Oh, thanks. You are too kind. J. Humble B. Here we go. I'm going to take you guys to, actually, it's an undisclosed location, Leslie. I don't know where they took this video. I got to share it. I just got it, okay? And it's a real video of the sky sent in by Anonymous. Goes back to just a few days, December of 2023. This wasn't long ago. SDL, Stacy Little. What's going on? T. Kerr. T. Kerr is from Ireland. Saw some of those cool clouds up in Ireland. But check this out. This is a video. The moon was that's the moon over here, way off in the distance. I'm heavily zoomed in on this cloudy night, and every once in a while, the clouds will move away and in front of the moon, as you'll see. And in some case, and in this case here, very, very slowly. You're going to see a very sharp angle appear in front of the moon. See what you think. And they thought, and I agree, that it just looks curious. We'll just leave it at that. They don't look like ordinary clouds. This is way off in the distance, and this is in front of the moon just a few nights ago. Again, more activity around our moon. What's up? What's going on with the moon? Do we have visitors up there? Hey, what's up, Blue? How's it going, Blue? Ad B, Terry Washington. Good to see you guys. Okay, check it out. See the angle right there? Come on, you know as well as I do. You're very smart people. Nature doesn't work in angles like that. It doesn't look random. What's going on here? Look at that cloud right there. And this is unedited. All I did was zoom in to give you guys a better look. See that right there? I did pause it right there. Right there. What's up with the sharp angle in front of the moon right there? Does that go back to this craft that we're about to see? I don't know. You're going to see a craft XXX Poison XXX. Thank you for the super chat. I really appreciate that. You're going to see something that's headed towards the moon that looks like that. Not quite that big. This thing here looks massive, and that's way off in the distance. I zoomed in very, very heavily. Here I inverted the format. Light is dark, dark is light, and it really pulls forward that right there. Hold on, let me pause it right there. No, wait a minute. There you go, right there. There. Okay, right there. Does that look natural to you? Are you serious? Count Derpula, Savage Lee. Look, right there. Look at that baby. Nice, sharp. That's probably about a 40-degree angle there. Wow. So now we're seeing way off in the distance clouds in front of the moon, between their point of view and the moon, a cloud that's got a perfect corner on it, perfect corner. And it remained like that for the length of the video and probably longer, almost a minute. But nature doesn't necessarily work that way. MrMBB moderator, what are you doing? Thank you, moderator. You're too kind. I do have a great moderator, by the way. My moderator is super fair and super cool. So y'all, all be cool. Just be cool and be kind. That's all. But anyway, right here, and all of you are. All of you are. Every once in a while, somebody will come through with a bad attitude, but very rare. Check that out. Looks like something in front of the moon, right? I just got the video less than 48 hours ago. I edited it. I edited this morning and got it ready for this afternoon. But again, it looks like something. There's something going on around our moon. At least I feel that very strongly, based off of the video footage that you guys send me, the pictures that I've been getting lately, and this video that you're about to see. That looks like a very large boomerang, a V something in the sky. Actually, it's actually a very cool video. And the gentleman that took the video, he was absolutely baffled when he was standing there watching this thing fly through the sky. It's not an airplane, it's not a helicopter, definitely not a drone. It looks very big. It looks like the thumbnail of the video that I just put. The thumbnail that I just see. That's what it looks like, and it almost looks semi-transparent, but you can see kind of like glowing on the very obvious wings. Like you can see glowing. I don't know if it's atmospheric friction that's causing the photons to kind of light up a little bit. Jim, John Powis, what's up? Jonathan Mulder Pope, you're welcome, sir. Ackerman 777, thank you for the super chat. That is so kind. You guys are very kind. Did somebody else do that too? What's going on over here? Ackerman 777. I know my moderator. Let me look at what's going on over here. Then I'm gonna get to this video. Leslie M, Cosmic 137. You guys are too kind. Thank you, Ackerman 777. Thank all you guys for stopping by. Check this out, okay? Here we go. This is from the space station, sent in by our friend Nelson Jenks, who watches the sun, the space station. He's on it. Nelson's on the job. But he noticed this debris field the space station was flying through just a few days ago. And we see this from time to time, but not very often. And this particular debris field seemed like it was quite large, because this video, which I'm going to put in fast forward because it goes on for over 4 minutes, as the space station's traveling on the dark side of the Earth, see all the what look like, I don't know, they look like random lights all over the place. Let me put it fast forward because, again, this thing's over 4.5 minutes long. See all the blinking? That's some sort of debris. I don't know if there's been some sort of a giant comet go through the solar system here recently, if there's one on the way. I know there is one on the way. But what is creating all this stuff? Those aren't any types of ships. Those are some sort of a natural phenomenon. I think they're associated with either a asteroid, quite possibly, a comet, some sort of cometary debris. But here I zoom in and put it in fast forward. Let me slow it down because I got it in fast forward here. You can see all the flashing lights. See all that? This is swarming the Earth. That's on the dark side of the Earth. Hey, Calvin, what's up, man? Thank you. That's on the dark side of the Earth. What's going on? The Earth is engulfed in something. Exactly what? I don't know, but I found that quite fascinating. Hey, Calvin, Carrie Mack, thank you. You're welcome. Melanie K, Meteor, could be. A lot of them, right? You see all those? I mean, the entire backside of the Earth, at least where the space station was at, was absolutely swarming with some sort of debris. And this is just from a couple of days ago, man. That video sent in by our friend Nelson Jenks. Hey, terrestrial. I thought it was like crystallizations. Yeah, I suppose it could be. Terrestrial is a star family member, and I'd like to thank a new star family member. Mr. Stephen C. joined 0 days ago. He joined yesterday. Stephen C. is a new star family member. If you guys would be interested in becoming a star family member, you can do so by clicking on the link down below. in the description box. All right, guys, here we go. This is what we've all been waiting for in this video. This one right here. Here we go. Mooncraft. That's what I titled the video, Mooncraft. Okay. See it right there? I hope I put the... There you go. I gotta get the credit here. Eli Hansen. Video is from 12/28 of 2023, just a few days ago, SDL, out of Cross, South Carolina. That's why I mentioned to our friend from North Carolina. Hello, Brenda from Lubbock, L Lion, Jet Powers. What's going on, guys? This video is out of Cross, South Carolina. Here we go. Sent in by our friend Eli Hansen from the night of December 28th. There it is. Does that, I know it's a little difficult to tell because it was obviously very dark outside, but if you take this and we rotate it to the right, that's what you see right here. This is what you're going to see in this video. You're going to see what looks like this craft flying through the sky headed towards the moon. Okay? Here we go. That's what's right here. That. Or something that's in that family. See it? See the profile of this thing? See how big that is? Eli was absolutely blown away. He's like, what am I looking at here? That thing was huge. It wasn't an airplane, wasn't a helicopter, obviously, and it wasn't making any sound. There it is. I wasn't kidding when I showed you guys that photo. Right there it is. What is that thing? Let me pause it real quick. Well, I don't have the video up. That looks like what was spotted above Washington, D.C. in the daytime. This is at night, obviously. Do I still have that video up? That's okay. No, I actually have it over here. Let me pause it real quick. Okay, hold that thought. Here's the D.C. video. There's the object right there. See it? This is at a weird angle, but that is that. It's the same thing. But what is that thing? It's huge. Again, these are ordinary people that are experiencing extraordinary things. And you're probably only going to see stuff like this on this channel. It gets sent to me. I share it with you guys. These people are experiencing some really cool stuff. And yes, it's real. You don't have to make stuff up. Just go outside and look around for a while. You'll see something if you look hard enough, and you may not even have to look at all. Most of the time, this stuff is seen unexpectedly. You know, you'll be outside doing something or another, and the next thing you know, boom, you got your phone out recording something in the sky like Eli did here. Okay, that light you see right there in the background, at one point, he doesn't narrate the video. He did an excellent job recording this thing. He stayed right on it. I'm going to enhance it here in just a minute. You're going to be able to see it a little bit better. But at one point, and it may be right here, he said it looked like there was something following it. And maybe it was right here is what he was talking about. I don't know. But look where it's headed. Check it out. Look where it's headed. See why I had the moon in the banner? Look where it's going. Just like in Washington, D.C., when that was spotted in the daytime sky, a craft just like this, where was it flying? In the proximity or the vicinity of the moon. And there's the moon in the nighttime sky, and that's where it's going. What's going on up there, huh? Disappears into the moonlight. Wow. Video across South Carolina just a few nights ago. Now, that's the original unedited video, and you're going to see a closer view, and I tightened it up just a little bit. Did you get my space laser video ad B? I'm working on. Yeah, I think I did get it. It's in a folder, ad B. You betcha. Thank you. Good job. Okay, this goes towards the moon, and then obviously the light saturation takes over. If it did go past the moon, he couldn't see it. I don't know either. I wasn't there. I can only work with the video footage that's sent in, and that's where it kind of disappeared to in the moonlight. The moonlight was very bright. This segment here, I did some work to the video. I didn't alter the object or anything. I just altered the light, and I tried to pull forward any possible features. And I managed to make it a little clearer. Precision rifleman Sheila, destined for truth. There it is. See it? What is that thing? It's pretty good size. If I had to guess, I'd say that thing's over 400 feet wide, if not bigger. I would say 400 feet is probably conservative. 400 feet wide. I've seen one in the sky. Flew right over our house back in 2017. And it was flying from southeast to northwest. And if it hadn't have tilted, I wouldn't have seen it. I just happened to see it when it tilted like that. As he just said right there, what is this? He's witnessing something extraordinary. Ordinary guy minding his own business happened to look up and sees this in the nighttime sky headed towards the moon. Headed towards the moon, the Royal Gorilla. What's up, Sigma? Jack Hack, Mega Putt Putt. Tinfoil, yes, it does appear see-through like glass. Yeah, it's almost semi-transparent. You know, like it's not meant to be seen, but maybe atmospheric friction is causing it to glow a little bit. It's probably not supposed to be seen. It's not like it has red and amber, blinking lights all over it like aviation standards require. It has no lights, no blinking lights, no sound, just a big giant V flying through the sky, visible from South Carolina. Okay, here comes another light right here. I don't know. At one point, he makes a suggestion that maybe something was following it, but it was moving pretty fast. Okay, right here, what I tried to do, and you can see the object pretty good right there. I know it's a little difficult to see, but this is the best I can do, Terry. What's up, Vicky? What's going on, guys? Willie Wayne. Okay, the object is still there. It's right there. But what I tried to do here, I tried to tone down some of the moonlight because it was just overwhelming the camera at this point. But the object disappears into the moonlight. Again, not making any sound. And this could have been out over the ocean. I don't know his exact orientation or the exact time of this video. I think it probably was, but I'm not sure. You can still see it right there. It almost looks like right in here, it almost looks like it's slowing down. And it takes me back to this here, well, not this one. Where's the one that I had earlier? I've already taken it up. Okay. The video that took a screen grab of what looked like a structure up there near the moon. Is this thing like the one we saw from DC? You can actually see that in the daytime sky. There's the structure in the daytime sky right there. There's the craft. It's the same thing. I think somehow they're connected. Not literally, or they have something in common. Let's put it that way. They have something in common. Exactly what? I don't know. But it's no coincidence that we've seen 2 videos now of something mysterious near the moon. I mean, you can't make this stuff up. They need to be making movies about this stuff. Look, there it is right there. See it? Big old V flying into the moonlight. And it looks like it disappears. You can still see it if you watch close. There it goes. It's right down there. It's at the bottom. Because he kind of loses it there in the moonlight. It looks like it goes under and maybe behind the moon. It's obviously impossible to tell. I couldn't take away all of the light without removing pretty much everything from the video, but I left enough to where we could still see the craft. But again, it just disappeared into the overwhelming bright light. And that must have been during the full moon. If that was during the full moon, then that would have more than likely been visible out over the ocean, because the sun would have been west, the full moon would have been east. So very well could have been looking out over the ocean. Taffy and Sheila, Joel, Yamato. But it doesn't look like it comes out the other side over here. If it does, it's not visible. Just keeping it real, you can't see it come out over here. So it almost looks like maybe it went behind the moon and maybe it stayed there. A week earlier, here we go. We're going back to Washington, D.C. Now this one here, I did edit just a little bit for presentation purposes. All I did was darken up the blue to bring forward the craft and to bring forward the structure behind the moon. All I did was darken the blue just a little bit. There you go. There's the craft. There's the structure. That is not a reflection. And there it goes. What do they have in common? What are they doing near our moon? This is two different videos from two different people that don't know each other that have witnessed the same very mysterious phenomena. What is going on up there, right? This is real, guys. It is 100% real. And like I said, the only editing that I've done, like here, obviously I've converted it light is dark, dark is light. But that's it. I was just trying to make it easier for you guys to see. And there you go. There it is. That's the same object, right? The same V-shaped craft flying through the sky. There it is again, a week earlier. So for all I know, it's still up there today, right? Cool stuff. Way to go. Good job, Eli Hansen out of Cross, South Carolina. And add B, I am working on your laser. Yes, I am. So that's coming up. It's in a folder. It's in a folder. So if it's in a folder, that means I'm working on it. Have it 100% complete, or it's somewhere in between. But it's coming. Reality with Krista Marie in New Jersey. And crazy here, like 60 degrees, and it's January. I know, but that's going to change. It's going to change. New Jersey, it's going to get cold. Mustang 68, our friendly pilot. That's Mustang 68 in the house. Mustang 68 was a pilot. You know he's seen some stuff, right? Thank you for stopping by, everybody. Rockstar 897. Able Chinese weather balloon, you think? I wouldn't doubt it. Great show with 333 Jim Davison. Thank you. When did you see it, Karen Anderson? I don't know if you're talking to me. I saw a boomerang craft back in 2017. It was headed, I don't know where it was headed, but it came from the southeast and was going northwest towards California. I'm in Arizona, and it flew right over my head. It flew looked just like that. It looked like what you just saw in that video. But a lot clearer. It was probably, when it flew over my location, maybe 2,500 feet off the ground. It wasn't very high. It did not make any sound. And again, if it hadn't have tilted, I wouldn't have seen it because it was a perfect match with the nighttime sky. And when I say perfect, I mean perfect. That's what they designed the color of these things to be, was an exact match of the black sky. So when you look up, you don't see them. But there's a design flaw because I can tell you when it tilts, you can see it. The top of it had what looked like portals. They were round, orange, and they weren't lights because they would have been much, much brighter. Cynthia Graves, thank you, Cynthia Graves. But when it tilted, I could see the round, I call them windows, portals, but they were a very light orange, like you were seeing inside the craft. Maybe it was the light inside the craft because they did not put off light. They were just barely visible. But when it tilted to make a left-hand turn in the sky, it tilted and I saw the top just briefly for 1 second. 1001, 1000, and then it was gone. But yeah, they're very real. So that video doesn't surprise me at all. I've seen those things. I actually recorded that one. It showed up. I was recording Hydra. That's what I was actually doing. That morning, I was filming the southeast sky. I wasn't looking for anything other than a particular star in the constellation of Hydra. And that's where I had my camera aimed. That camera right over there. And then this thing just kind of came out of nowhere, but it flew in front of my camera. Yeah, it sure did. but it flew right across the bottom, and all you could see was the top. You can see the top just cruise right across the viewfinder of my camera. I still have it somewhere, but it was so hard to make out. In fact, it reminded me a lot of this thing here with regard to visibility. It was at least that big. It was very, very large. And again, it was hard to see. It was very hard to see. And I wasn't looking for anything. I was looking for a particular star in the constellation of Hydra. And that was back in 2017. So yeah, what's up, guys? It's good to see everybody in here. Yippee skippy. It's Amazon's new delivery. They're delivering some big stuff, my friend. Yeah. T-Cur, it's huge. You have no idea. The one that I saw, I'll never forget it. I came inside that morning. It was at 5:20 a.m. It's still dark outside. I came in and I grabbed a pencil, piece of paper, and I started drawing what I saw. I didn't have time to get my camera out, and I'm not sure even if I did have time to, and my camera, I'm talking about my phone. It was here and gone so quick, there's just no way. No way I would have been able to get a decent picture of it. And again, the black, somebody just went out and took a picture of the black sky, and then they took and matched the paint color to the black sky, and that's the color they paint these things, to match the black sky, whoever they are. But when they tilt, you can see inside those portals, just so you know, whoever built them. Yeah, what's up, Reality with Krista Marie? It's Elon's car. I wouldn't doubt it. That guy, I'm telling you, he's something else, right? It's going to get cold in New Jersey, guys. It's going to get cold in New Jersey. It's going to get cold in New York. It's going to get cold in Maine, all upper northeastern parts of the United States. This weekend, you guys can see some snow. It's coming. Potential nor'easter. I don't know if it's going to be the biggest nor'easter ever, but you guys are going to see some snow, some accumulation on the ground. Some places might see up here in the Northeast 6 to 12 inches of snow this weekend. So be on the lookout for that. Quick look at the GOES X-ray flux, all quiet the last 24 hours, no major solar flares. And remember the large X flare that had a Earth-directed component? It wasn't directly facing the Earth when the X flare occurred. It was kind of off to the east side of the sun, so the energy went to the right of Earth, left of Earth, behind the Earth. Didn't show up. And it would have been here by now because that X flare was moving, or the potential CME was moving at 3.5 million miles per hour. So it is long gone. So it's not going to happen. If it does, I would be very, very surprised. Yeah, no solar storms from no geomagnetic storms from the X flare. But there's probably going to be more in the future. Could very well be some this week, April. No sheeple. Jason, what's going on, Amanda? Carrie Mack, how's it going, guys? Good to see you. Good to see you. Hopping over to the Yellowstone super volcano caldera. A little bit of activity, not much, but the activity that we see over here from time to time is typically small. At Mary Lake, this is a seismograph that monitors activity at the super volcano caldera. The red vertical lines represent small earthquakes. Not a big deal, right? Yellowstone's a big deal. It's a big caldera that's over 30 miles wide. I would expect from time to time a small earthquake here and there. Absolutely. This thing is huge. But the persistent earthquake activity up here at Mammoth Vault, I don't know what's going on up there. Madison River, that's an earthquake. That was a local earthquake in that region. This region up here in the northwestern quadrant, especially in the vicinity of Hebgen Lake. Hebgen Lake is where the largest earthquake at the supervolcano occurred back in, what was it, 1959? It was a 7.2 earthquake at the supervolcano right up in this area here. In between Yellowstone Lake, which is right here in the middle, and then there's a lake that's not visible on the map, but there's a lake up here, literally called Hebgen Lake. That's why they named the seismograph Hebgen Lake. That's where the earthquake occurred, in that area. 7.2, that was the largest earthquake ever recorded at the supervolcano. And it's no coincidence that this is the busiest area of the caldera. There's always activity on these seismographs up here. There's always magma intrusion. There seems to be on a daily basis small earthquakes up in this area on the regular, and that just happens to be the location of the largest earthquake ever recorded at the supervolcano caldera. All right, guys, where are we? Oh, yeah, one more thing. I've showed you guys all the videos. This one here, I got one to show you guys. This one here, well, no, I'm going to hold off on it. I'll show it next video because I'm still working on it. I don't like to show you guys these videos until I am 1,000% sure that I've done my absolute very best. Because I like to give you guys the best. I don't want to cut you short. So I'm going to hold off on that video because I think I can do better. So I got one more video to share. I had one more video to share, but not today, Jim Davidson, Joel Chino. What's up, guys? I have not seen any ads. Thank you. No problem. I don't have any control over that. That's no moon. It's the Death Star. Mick Parody. Real time with Krista Marie. It's going to get cold in New Jersey, Krista Marie, so get your warm coat out. It's cold in southeastern Kentucky. Rush. Jim Davidson, what's up, man? Gabs, System Buster, I've seen a bit of satellites flying around the world, completely engulfs the U.S. That would probably be the Starlink satellite systems, huh? Supervolcanoes should be your logo. QT McPoo. A supervolcano should be my logo. All right. Terry Washington, talk about the sun. Let's look at the sun real quick, Mr. Washington. Here we go. Let's look at the Earth-facing side of the sun. We've got an active region. Let's look at the gray wavelength. There we go. There should be another active region back here that hasn't made itself visible yet, still hiding from us, but I think it's right back here. That could bring some action to the planet. We could see some geomagnetic activity. Let's see, today is Wednesday. By this time next week, the Earth-facing side of the sun should be pretty busy. There should be a lot of active regions and sunspots. This one here is the one that lit off the X5 solar flare just about 3 days ago. But right now, it's quiet. These things are always in a constant state of flux. They're always changing. They have a positive and negative polarity. That's always changing. When the positive and negative polarities touch, that's when you have flares. And right here is a good example. The blue being positive, the red negative, or vice versa. When those two colors touch, boom, solar flare. Now, how big? Just depends on how big the active region and whether or not there's delta magnetics in that active region. There's beta, gamma, and delta. Got to have all three of those components to have an X flare. Beta and gamma, it's not going to become an X flare. Like right up here, that's beta gamma. This here has the ability to become an X flare producer. Whether it will or not, that remains to be seen. But there is a chance. There's always that chance whenever you see that type of material, those types of regions and those types of magnetics facing the Earth. Yeah, you could definitely see a solar flare. Absolutely. So that could pop off at any time. And there's another region right down here that we should be able to see here in the next 24 to 48 hours. And we are watching. We are constantly watching, and we are constantly waiting. All right, guys, that's all I got for today. Thanks for stopping by. Thanks for sharing part of your Wednesday with me. I greatly appreciate it. Oscar, Terry, T. Kerr, my moderator, excellent job as always. Thanks for stopping by. Thanks for sharing part of your day with me. I really appreciate it. Again, that's all I've got for today. Don't forget to subscribe to the YouTube channel if you'd like notified in the future when I upload more videos. Click that bell. If you are a current subscriber, double check. Make sure that you're still subscribed, because sometimes, for reasons unknown, about as mysteriously unknown as that craft we just saw that was flying towards the moon, sometimes it's happened to me too. You'll get unsubscribed from one of your favorite YouTube channels just simply resubscribe. No big deal. Click on the bell if you want notified whenever I upload a video. And that way you'll get notified when I do upload videos in the future. All right, guys, that's all I got for today. Thanks for watching. Have a super day as always, and be safe out there.